So now we're going to actually apply everything we learned from for loops to a real-life application. In this example, we're going to print out a 10 by 10 multiplication table. So let's start off by making our first main for loop. So we're going to do for in I in range. We want a range of 10, as in the 10 by 10 table. So we're going to do 1 to 11. Remember, the stop point is n minus 1, so 11 minus 1 is 10. Then we're going to add that colon, indent, print. I'll explain in a moment what this is. I'm just going to write it out first. So curly brace, quote, actually, quote, less than 3, curly brace, and then we're going to have a line in there, separator. Alright, and then we're going to have dot format I. Alright, so what we're going to do here actually is this is going to print out from 1 to 10 for our indication of the first row. What this does right here, it aligns 3 places to the left, and we need to make this display on one line. So first let me print this out. As you can see here, print kind of makes a new line after each iteration of printing. So what we need to do is make everything in line. What we're going to do, at least in Python 3, we need to do this. This is how I do it. I'm sure there are multiple ways to do it. Just right after this format function, we do comma, and then end equals blank string. So let's build that and print. As you can see, we have everything is printed in line. And you'll see as we move on, you'll start seeing the actual table itself. So moving on, let's make our nested loop now. We're making the rows and columns now with this new for loop inside the nested loop, I mean. So this is also going to be a range of 10 because we're doing a 10 by 10 table. So 1 to 11, same as before, colon, and then we're going to print. We're going to do a similar thing as before, but this time we're going to have alignment with 4 places to the right. So let's write that out. So open your quotes, begin your curly braces, colon, greater than 4, and then close it again, close your curly braces, and then outside the quote, dot format, and then we're going to do I times j. You can space it out to make it more neat. You don't have to though. And then again, once again, we need everything in line, so end equals empty string. And let's print that out. As you can see, we have we're starting to see the table. It's not spaced correctly and aligned properly. It's not aligned properly, so we're gonna fix that right now. So on the next line, after that print, we need an if statement aligned with the nested for loop, so indented with the same level as the for loop, as you can see here. Let's put another space so it looks more readable. Alright, if I equals 1, let's space that out, 1, colon, we're going to print something else out. What we're going to print, you'll see in a second. So print, let's see, new line, open your curly brace, colon, hashtag. Now in my case, it's going to be 44 here, but depending on this window size, it can be different. But you'll see how this looks at the end. So we have print, dot format, and then we're going to have open our format function with empty. It's going to be empty. And don't forget end at the end because we want it all in line once again. Alright, so what this did, it prints 44 hashtags and it aligns them to the center and occupies this many spaces. Alright, and then after this, let's print that out. And there's an error here because I'm not done yet. Just hold on one second. Let me just finish this off with print, open your quotes. So let's just review our code right here. Oh, and of course, I believe I forgot something. Hold on one second. I forgot, oh, that's right. I forgot the caret symbol with inside this. So be sure to write it like this. We'll explain later in future tutorials how this works. So, as you can see here, we finally got our table. Those hashtags filled up 44 spaces. On my screen, it's 44. On your screen, it may be different depending on your window size. So as you can see here, we have the 1 row and then all the way to 10, and we have 10 by 10. And so that pretty much solves that example, and that's pretty much it.